quite a lot in the past, but I've never actually uploaded them for various reasons, wondering, you know, is it the right time? Do I want to do this? But definitely now is the right time for me to be shooting. So, just a bit about myself. My name is Adalaine and I live in the West Midlands. And as you can tell from my accent, my Brummie accent, and I'm a makeup artist. I'm a freelance makeup artist, so I'm really passionate about makeup. And another one of my passions, one of my huge passions, is interiors and homeware. So today, my very first video, I decided, because I bought quite a few things over the last few weeks, I thought it'd be perfect timing to shoot my very first homeware haul with you, just to share. For those who follow me on my love of homeware on Instagram, you will know the sort of style that I have of interiors, and I love various styles, but in terms of for my personal surroundings, I'm a very big fan of black, white and grey, and with pops of colour, but usually the pops of colour are plants, i.e. cactuses, succulents, for as long as I can keep them. I've started buying the faux ones because I've killed quite a few of them. And yeah, so I love geometrics, I love chrome, copper and gold as well. So let's get started. So my very first item that I'm going to show you is a gorgeous tea light holder. It's very heavy. I purchased this from Dunelm. I purchased it about a week ago. It was £7, but I actually got it in a sale for £5.60, bargain. And it's such a gorgeous geometric shaped tea light holder. I just bought the one, but I'm actually going to get another one because I'm all about balancing. Usually, that's my little boy in the background. He's not very well, poor little boy. You'll see him at some point as well in my other videos. But yeah, so this one here is absolutely fantastic for the price, £5.60 for a tea light holder. I still don't know why I just bought the one, to be honest with you. It is actually real marble as well. Dunelm are really good for certain items. Some people absolutely love it. I do like it there. I love their towels. You can get, I mean, their buyers at the moment are really on point. They're really killing it at the moment with certain items. So with the marble, the coppers, just really bringing in just what's current at the moment, and that's what I love about them, and a bit more forward thinking to what they used to be, say, a few years back. So this item is one of my very first that I wanted to show you today. I'll pop that down here. Excuse me if I look a bit waddly in my movements, it's because I'm 6 months pregnant as well. So yeah, my water just there. Okay, let's pop that down. Second item is something my son bought me because he knows how much, he's only 4, but he knows how much I absolutely love pineapples. I love eating them, and I love the new just homeware accessories that they're having them at the moment. I especially love them when they have a bit of you know, metallic added to them. So I have a copper one that I purchased from you. Look, that's already on my Instagram, one of my photos. This one is actually as well, but I thought I'd show you because it is a recent purchase. So it's actually a container, and would you believe it was from Aldi? So he didn't tell me that, my husband, obviously. You know, I was actually, to be honest, you know what, I was actually there with them. We went to the store. Let's not pretend that he went out and chose it. I mean, he does know I like pineapples, but I was there, I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. And he went over as well to my husband, and he wanted to get it for me. So I was in Aldi, and at the moment, Aldi, every now and again, when you go in there, they have some really good bits and pieces. I go there for a few bits of shopping, food shopping, but then the homeware, to be honest, I make a beeline for the homeware to see what they have, because I've purchased quite a few bits from there. I purchased a really nice wire geometric candle holder. I'll actually bring that in a bit to show you. They don't have it anymore, but then I know sometimes they bring things back. So this item here, I can't remember how much it was. My husband is just behind the camera, so I'm going to ask him. I think it was £4.90, he's shrugging. So I think it was something like £4.99, £3.99. It was something ridiculously cheap anyway. Compared to my new look one, that was £8, £9. So it was half the price, and I actually do prefer this one, even though that's copper copper is one of my favourite things at the moment. So it's gorgeous. I thought I can keep bits of jewellery in it, even though it's in the kitchen at the moment. I thought it would be cute just to keep whatever. You can keep keys in there, bits of jewellery. You can have it in your bathroom to keep cotton buds and, you know, cotton pads, whatever you jolly well like, to be honest with you. So absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Isaac. The next item is another one of my favourite things in terms of interiors. Is these gorgeous cactuses that my beautiful friend Kerry bought for me for my birthday, which was just like a week or two ago. But how cute are these little pegs that she added onto it with these? She cut out these house-shaped cards, and one of them says "Love is wise," and the other one says "The truth will always set you free." And I thought that was really beautiful, really meaningful between us and our friendship, and you know, just different conversations that we have about God and life. And I just thought it was beautiful. Hopefully these will stay alive. I've watered it since I've had it, and the good thing is, what I love about cactuses and succulents, they're so low maintenance. They're absolutely fantastic. Literally once a week, once every 2 weeks is all you need, and they need minimal light as well. So it is really a minimal light in my hallway. Oh, you can hear my little boy, poor thing, coughing. Some more. Yep, so these gorgeous. Can't tell you the price, obviously, can't tell you where they're from, but you know, you can get these obviously from, I mean, I've got some from IKEA actually that I purchased. It was in a different, it was in a white plant pot, but the pegs, you know, you can get the pegs from sort of Hobbycraft or any sort of craft store, and you can be really creative with it, and it really showed me how creative you can be rather than just having a plant with a pot and putting it, you can add your own little bits of creativity. So the next item is what you would have seen on my Instagram story quite recently, and it had a lot of great feedback, and a lot of you were really loving this piece as much as I was, and my mum loved it so much that she bought one for herself as well, so we have matching, and it's this gorgeous, like, this is one of my favourite pieces. I could actually hook it, it's beautiful. And yeah, this is one of my favourite pieces. It's just me all over in the sense of being neutral. It has the gorgeous bit of chrome at the bottom, really gorgeous stool. We have a 3-seater and a 2-seater here, but then we have a big family and we don't have as much seating. We have a few poofs, but I thought this would be a great addition to the room, just to have when we have more guests over, just for them to sit on. And it is comfy, it doesn't have a back to it, but you know, it's comfortable, and do you know what, to be fair, it looks nice, and that's the main thing. That's the main reason. Even if it wasn't that comfy, I think I would have still bought it. And this was from TK Maxx. TK Maxx have some great homeware bits and pieces in there. Yeah, and they literally have deliveries on a daily basis, so I'm there all the time just to see what they have. They know me in the store very well, my local store. But this one was $39.99. I think that is an amazing price. I mean, I don't think this top is real leather, I think it's faux leather, but it looks very real, very authentic. Actually, let me just check. No, that's for the inside. So it's all guesswork, but I presume for the price it's not real leather. But it is really nice. It's very durable as well, because I have a faux leather what is it, sofa bed in our other room, and it's very similar fabric to this, and we've had it since we've had the house, which is about 4 years, and it looks immaculate. So really good quality, and again, geometric. And can you see how it matches my cushions as well with the geometric pattern, even with the cushion behind? So it all ties in really nicely with the room, just a really nice piece. And I think, you know what it is as well, with our house, it's forever evolving, and there's so many gorgeous things that are out constantly each season. So you have your summer, then you have your winter homeware that comes out, and you get weekly bits and pieces, and there's so many different gorgeous things that we all want, and sometimes you think, oh my gosh, I just want to change my whole room. But then sometimes if you just introduce just the odd pieces, and it can just really freshen the whole look of the room, whether it's cushions, whether it's plants, whether it's stools or what have you, you can really change. And that's why I love neutrals as well, because I haven't committed. I mean, in the room we have a black wall on one side of wallpaper, and the rest of the room is white. And I think with neutrals you can play around with it a lot more. You're not committing to just, if you go for like a bright wall, then you have to sort of tie the room with that, but then we can add any sort of colour in the room that will work. So that's what I love about neutral. So this piece is one of definitely my favourites. So thank you for all the gorgeous comments on Instagram as well. And this is the amazing Arco lamp. So the story behind this is that Floss, we have like some Floss wall lights here, but Floss do amazing lighting, and they do an Arco lamp, but it costs, I think it's like £1,500, if not more. I think, or maybe 1,800, so I'll have to check. But it's absolutely gorgeous, and I've loved it since we used to have an online homeware store ourselves years ago, and when I saw it I just fell in love with it, and I think maybe that was when my love of interiors started, about 10 years ago. And yeah, so they do one of the lights, and I've been after one for such a long time, but obviously it's just too pricey, and I just couldn't justify spending that amount on the light. But I've been looking around for replicas, and the replicas that I've seen haven't quite cut it. Some of them are too low, some of them are too, like the way they hook over, it almost looks like a sad face. It's a bit like, it's almost like it hooks over, but it's too, the width of it isn't wide enough. I love it to have quite a wide reach, to be as close to basically the original as possible. And then this one recently, I think it's been quite a few months now that it's been on a website called made.com, another one of my favourite online homeware stores, and they've had it on there, and they've recently had them in new colours as well. So they have them also in the black, they have the copper, which is, I think was as of last week, as well as the gold. So just to go through the details of the lamp, it has a gorgeous fishbowl shaped shade, absolutely gorgeous, really nice high shine chrome. It's absolutely flawless. It came without scratches on as well, which was the first thing I looked for. Really, really, really nice. As you can see, it's flexible. I was a bit like, oh gosh, this is a bit bendy, but obviously being an arch, I presume that probably is what it needs to be. So yeah, so it's 40 centimetres shade, and it's flexible on here as well, so you can actually move it. So depending on it, actually adjusts, so you can have it higher up, you can have it more hung over. It actually goes lower than this, it goes to about down there. So that would be really cool if you had like a coffee table in the room and you wanted to hang it over the coffee table from like a corner of the room. That would look really cool. It looks great over a chair. Not sure how we're going to design it in the room, because we're just looking for seating for that room as well. But yeah, just priority was getting this lamp for the room. So my dear husband purchased this, and it was a great surprise. I absolutely love it. So I've had this back 2 days now. So it's still fresh, still exciting. So yep, so it has a flexible, the shade moves. So it's flexible with that, so you can get the right angle, depends on where you want the light to be, whether you want it to be outward or just straight down. And then you have this gorgeous arch here, so all of this is adjustable, so you can adjust how far out you want it. So if you want it just to be slightly arched, you can have that, and also you can adjust the height, so it goes slightly higher and it goes quite a bit lower as well. So if you don't have such high ceilings, you don't have to worry. It's like 2 meters high, but you can still have it for your room and just adjust it lower. So that's really great. And if, for example, you did move into a house that had higher ceilings, then you can adjust the height on there. And what I love about it is it has the marble base, which is gorgeous. So the marble base, it's a round base. The original is actually a rectangular base, but for the price difference, I didn't really mind at all. Are you okay, Isaac? Yes, Isaac coughing again. So I didn't really mind at all, to be honest with you. This was £119. So I absolutely love this item, definitely one of my favourites. I'm looking forward to showing you more of the room. So the next item is this gorgeous poof. Purchased this was actually an amazing gift from my mum. So just to show you, she knew that I was after one for quite a while, and I'm after another one, but a much larger one for our living room. And this one here is what we've put in our bedroom. And I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's crushed velvet, and I do like crushed velvet, but I don't like too much crushed velvet, because I think that crushed velvet is it's a gorgeous trend, but I've always loved it. My mum had crushed velvet from when I was a child, and I think it's such a gorgeous, luxurious fabric. It looks really rich, really elegant, but I think overkilling it, me personally, I think it can look a bit tacky if you have too much of it in a room. personally. I absolutely love it, and you know, all of the likes and the comments that I've given have been genuine on Instagram for all of the gorgeous crushed velvet, because as you can see, I too have it, as well as this cushion here, and I have 1, 2, 3 or 4 of them. So I do love crushed velvet, but just not too much. And I love the fact that this crushed velvet here isn't too shiny as well, so it's really nice, but it's subtle. It's in sort of a gunmetal grey, and it has a gorgeous Chesterfield buttoned detail. So you have the buttons here and all around here. Absolutely beautiful. It's really firm fabric, so it's very, very robust. You can feel very comfortable as well. And I still have the tag on it, so I kept that just for pricing purposes. So it was $49.99, which I think is an amazing price, because the ones that I've seen online and the ones that I've seen in other stores have been at least £100 plus for even small. I saw a small square cubed one, and I think it was like $89.99 with the same fabric somewhere else as well. So this is really good, especially because, again, having a baby, and I just wanted somewhere that guests can sit on when they come to the room. We have other chairs as well, but then I just thought this would be really nice and comfy, you know, just to chill on, even for myself as well. And it's quite high, it's not too low as well, and gorgeous fabric, as I said, good price. I love it. Let me know what you think. So here we have another one of my purchases. Can you see a theme? Black and white again. I absolutely, you know, I love black and white, and this cushion, couldn't just leave it in the store and not be taking it home with me. It's beautiful, it's so huge. I love the size of it. I am slightly obsessed with oversized cushions. Cushions in general, my husband will tell you. I have a lot of cushions. I have cushions, I swap them around, I rotate them, I change them, just to sort of freshen up the house and keep them away, pop them out again, then it feels fresh again. But then this one is like, it's huge. I love oversized, as I said. And this one here that I had, this was from Maxx, this geometric one, the grey one. I've had this for quite a while. This is big, this is a big cushion. This is like 60 by 60 centimetres. But then this one just makes that one look absolutely tiny. It's so bulky as well. It actually looks like it could be an outdoor cushion. I'm not entirely sure, it doesn't actually say. So I wouldn't really want to chance it and leave it outside. Yep, so I'm not sure exactly where we'll be putting it. I think either in the bedroom, it can be rotated in the bedroom, because we change bedding and we change cushions quite frequently in our bedroom. But I think it will fit really nicely with next door, with the sort of theme that we're going for. So we've purchased 2 of these, really, really nice. These were great bargain in the sale at TK Maxx. They're originally £90, which is quite a lot for a cushion, but you are getting a lot of cushion out of this. So it has black and white at the front, and it has it's black canvas at the back, cotton canvas at the back. But it was £90. You know, TK Maxx had their own price, which was £30, and then I got it in the sale for £16 each. That's such a good price, actually cheaper than most of my cushions actually. Yeah, most of my cushions that I have here. So yeah, great buy. Check your local stores if you like. They did have, I do remember, previous to these, they did have some other ones in different designs, different colours, but this was the design that I was after, and the colour palette as well. So gorgeous cushion, so comfy, really, really well filled. It doesn't say what it's filled with. Let me just have a look for you. I haven't actually opened this. I think the other cushion actually has the details on there. I don't think, oh, it is duck feathers. Oh my gosh, I thought so, because I love duck feather filled cushions. They're really important to me. This one isn't. I mean, this one is here. The great duck feather filled cushions basically are really good because they don't flatten. They stay in shape, and all you have to do is give them a couple of bangs. Even my son knows how to do it, and I love my usual karate chop in the middle, bang, and there you go. It looks great. It looks really well styled in your room. And so for £16, that's what you'd normally pay just for the inner. So that's an amazing, amazing price, that is. I'm even more chuffed now that I've purchased it. Oh, I've just got it caught there. So yeah, really happy with that purchase. There we go. And last but not least is my copper basket. So I love baskets, and you know, you'll see on my Instagram story and other videos that I'll be posting, I've got quite a lot of baskets. but they're so handy for lots of different things. You can keep towels in them, you can keep throws in them, you can actually put a plant pot in them and use them as just for decor around the house, and put a plant pot inside it just for a bit of quirk, you know, something a bit different. So I purchased this one, and this was actually from B&M, and they're great for, you know, little bits and pieces. I don't necessarily like everything in there, but they have some really good things. When they do it good, they do it really good for the price, you know, for just little pieces like this. You know, £4.99 for this is amazing. I've seen these similar for like £12.99 plus, so I've got £4.99, it's great. As you can see, I still have the label on it. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet, but I'm thinking possibly in the bedroom, because we have a couple throws in there, so I thought that would be really handy just to keep them in, just so it doesn't, so when I need to change I can sort of put them in, or I'm not quite sure yet, but then I love it and it's staying. So yeah, that's the last item, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please like and please subscribe, and I'll put all the details below, as I mentioned, of all the items purchased, details of pricing and the links to them as well down below. And please comment, let me know where you're from, and if you do follow me on Instagram as well, I'd love to hear back from you as well. So thank you so much for your time, and have a great day, guys. Bye.